Welcome to Community Connect, the video newsletter that brings you all things Hopakon. I'm your host, Christy Tobar, and we're here in Hopakon Borough to highlight some of the great things happening in our town. This newsletter is unlike anything we've ever done before. It'll be delivered every month via email to the members of our community. So stay right there, we have some great stuff coming your way. This month, we'll be looking at the Day Plus childcare program in our district. Also, a peek behind the scenes at our high school's upcoming production of All Shook Up. And finally, a look into the restoration and preservation of one of our local historic landmarks, the Hopakon train station.
My name is Stephanie Martinez, and I am supervisor for Day Plus at Hopakon Borough Schools. Day Plus is an after-school childcare program, essentially to help the working parent. We watch kids from grades K through 5 until 6 p.m. every day.
An exciting new program that Ms. Martinez brought to Day Plus is an enrichment program. The enrichment program invites outside vendors who have specific skills. Students are now exposed to karate, math, science, and violin lessons. Soon they will be incorporating keyboarding, robotics, coding, rhythmic drumming, and Zumba.
I can be reached at smartinez@hopakon.org if any of these programs seem interesting to you, or if you would like to enroll your child in the Day Plus program.
The Day Plus program is still available at Hudson Maxim, Tulsa Trail, and Durbin Avenue schools. My name is Rachel Steves, field reporter for Community Connect. Now let's take a look at our drama club's next production.
Okay, well, here is about All Shook Up. Try to imagine, if you will, Elvis goes to Footloose. The story is about an Elvis Presley type who goes to a small town like the town in Footloose, and he is there to shake things up, thus All Shook Up. All songs are Elvis songs. There are 26 Elvis songs from throughout his career. Now the main character is not Elvis, but like an Elvis substitute. The kids are tremendously excited about this show. In fact, even before auditions, everybody knew the lines. They knew the lines before auditions. It was incredible. And it was very difficult choosing a cast, but I think we got a great cast, and everybody's just having so much fun doing Elvis music. I think there's something so infectious, about anything related to Elvis. Elvis, although he's back from the 50s, still lives. Elvis lives.
My name's Dominic Salamando. I play Dean Hyde, and I like the innocence the character has.
My name's Heather Sutton. I play Natalie Haller, and I like that I get to pretend to be a guy.
My name is Kelly Nee. I play Lorraine, and I just like being here with all my friends.
My name's Abigail Decker. I play Miss Sandra, and I love the love-her romance my character has.
We are the heads of lighting and sound, so we are in charge of doing the lighting, figure out what the lighting will be, and also in charge of making sure the mics don't break down and we can actually hear the singers.
We have to throughout the entire show make sure everything's going according to how it's supposed to and everything's on task.
Hi, I'm Megan Nardone. I'm a math teacher here at the high school, and this is my first year involved with the drama department. I will be kind of helping out more this year with costumes, makeup. I'm really excited to do this. I've always had interest in drama. I've always been into theater, so it's a really nice opportunity to be able to work with some of the students outside of the classroom.
Well, we have several groups. We have the lighting and sound and set construction. You can see behind me right now they're setting up the lights because for this particular show, All Shook Up, it's based on Elvis in the 1950s. Not actually him, it's another character, but our vision of the set was if Elvis was doing Vegas in the 50s. So as you can see behind us, what we're trying to do is build more of a Vegas set with amplifiers and screens and lighting, and that's the effect we're trying to get. Into that goes a lot of students are working really hard. Not only is that construction, but we've got people having to work video, several people up in the booth, spotlights, they're all connected with headsets, so there's a lot of interacting parts to make this work, and we're excited about it.
Our final segment will bring us a visit from Marty Kane of the Lake Hopakon Foundation. He will be telling us about the train station project.
The Lake Hopatcong Foundation was founded 5 years ago. We just celebrated our 5th birthday, and the purpose of the Lake Hopatcong Foundation was to address issues that towns around Lake Hopatcong were either unable or incapable of really addressing on their own. It was set up with the idea of the Central Park Conservancy, which was really to give the lake another opportunity to succeed. The Lake Hopatcong Foundation undertook the train station project about 3 years ago now. It wasn't our intent as a young organization to own a building, but the building was for sale. There were rumors that someone was about to purchase it and possibly demolish the building. It's a great little building. It's a real part of the fabric of the community. So we stepped in and we purchased the building, and since then we've been working to restore the building. A project like that involves a lot of money, so there's been a number of grant cycles already that we've had to go through. The good news is that the masonry work on the building has been completed. Just recently, though, we were able to restore the glazed tile roof that had originally been on the building. The building was originally built by the Lackawanna Railroad in 1911. The Lackawanna Railroad natural color, the color they used on all their advertising was green, so that building was built with a very green roof. And the tiles had originally been built in Ohio and shipped here. And the company's still in existence, Ludowici Tile, and we were able to contact them. And although they're not regularly made anymore as a special order, they still made the exact same tiles that were made in 1911. It took about 3 weeks, but the project was completed, and the tiles are now on the roof. Now that the tiles are done, we will start addressing the interior restoration of the building. The building will serve as the new home of the Lake Hopatcong Foundation. We're currently in some borrowed space over at Nolan's Point, so we're happy to move over this way. The left side of the building will be the offices of the Lake Hopatcong Foundation. It was formerly the baggage room for the train station. The area on the far right, which was the departure hall, and it's a really pretty room in the building, is going to serve as a community center for all things Lake Hopatcong. All groups that want to do programming, we're going to make it available to, as well as a bunch of programming on our own. And the middle area, which used to just be a walkthrough to where the train tracks were down below the hill, is going to be a information center about everything Lake Hopatcong. So it's hopefully one-stop shopping for anything people want to know about the lake. The project will continue for another couple of years. It will start opening in phases. We hope to do our first programming this year in 2017. We already have part of the native gardens in that people enjoy. We're going to be expanding that with it's all local volunteers this spring. But when it's done, I think it's going to be just a iconic building here at the lake. It really is already, but it restored to its original luster is going to be wonderful, and we look forward to welcoming the community in for the program, which will follow over the years.
Thank you for joining us for our first episode of Community Connect and being part of our community. We look forward to sharing all the wonderful things happening in our town. Until we connect again, I'm Christy.